pharmaceutical industry is changing. It's being more patient-centric and it's trying to move on its business model. How does that mean that your business model as an agency is moving?
Yeah, I mean, it's a change that we've really embraced. So we take a huge amount of pride in taking our expertise from a creativity and from an innovation from a strategic point of view and developing solutions that don't just benefit our pharma clients from a commercial point of view, but ultimately benefit patients and broader society too. And certainly when we look at how we can leverage technology and move away from more traditional channels of communications to bringing tools and services to the market that make a real difference.
Where are your revenues going to come from if you're more used to getting those revenues from more traditional campaigns? This shift is obviously moving away from that. So as a business, what's your opportunity?
So over the last, I'd say, 5 years, it's been really interesting to observe. So our clients have gone from, the majority of their spend being focused on the commercial activity and the promotion of treatments to perhaps now for the more progressive organisations more of a 50-50 kind of split in terms of driving commercial success but also building a brand equity from supporting patients in what they're doing. For us, that's clearly something we've embraced, and it allows us to really drive creativity in terms of what we're doing, but it's also been quite interesting from a talent recruitment and engagement and retention point of view, because if you'd have gone, and we spoke about this last year, but if you'd have gone 5 or maybe even 10 years ago, as you described it, bright young people, why would they want to work in the pharma industry? Well, today they absolutely do, because the opportunity of working on something really meaningful and making an impact on society versus selling car insurance or working on, some sort of hotel website is really quite inspiring.
You're saying now that this renewed focus on driving health as opposed to just selling products is something that's taking the younger generation and making them look again at our industry.
Yeah, so it was really interesting. A couple of months ago, we were looking at appointing a new Chief Creative Officer, and the guy who's joining us in a couple of weeks is called Tom Richards. He's from BJL. And he's one of the most highly regarded creatives outside of London. Now, 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't have approached him to come and work in healthcare or pharmaceuticals. But when I did, and I spoke about helpful change, meaningful change, and really using creativity to make a difference, it entirely resonated with him. And this is a guy who's perhaps used to working on, whiskies or wines or car insurance. And he really has embraced this concept and is excited to come and work within Havas Lynx and within what is a pharmaceutical agency, which I think is a great example.